So, this presentation provides critical statistics and insights on suicide risk and mental health disparities impacting LGBTQIA plus youth. So, school counselors play a key role in understanding these issues and supporting LGBTQIA students facing these challenges. Suicide is a major cause of death among youth, highlighting a critical area where school counselors can intervene. And LGBTQIA youth are more likely to experience mental health challenges due to social, environmental, and individual stressors, increasing their risk. LGBTQIA youth are disproportionately affected by mental health issues and suicidal thoughts, partially due to discrimination and lack of support. Transgender and non binary youth are particularly vulnerable. Nearly half consider suicide, signaling a need for targeted support. Intersectionality helps to understand how overlapping identities shape experiences of discrimination, often worsening mental health outcomes. So, minority stress is heightened for those facing multiple layers of discrimination, which can lead to higher suicide rates or risks, really, among LGBTQIA youth of color, bisexual, transgender, and non binary youth. Bisexual youth experience higher depression and suicidal ideation, pointing to unique challenges within the LGBTQIA community. Transgender and non binary youth face increased mental health risks compounded by societal and internal stress. LGBTQIA plus youth of color, particularly Indigenous and Black youth, experience higher suicide rates, suggesting the importance of culturally responsive support. Minority stress model explains how continuous discrimination and rejection intensify mental health struggles and suicide risk. Family rejection, lack of affirming spaces, and bullying in schools are critical risk factors that school counselors must address to protect students' mental health. Conversion therapy's adverse impact on mental health significantly increases suicide attempts among LGBTQIA youth, and school counselors can advocate against conversion therapy and work to provide safe, affirming spaces in schools as these practices are often harmful and life threatening. Support from adults, even a single one, can make a substantial difference, decreasing suicide risk for LGBTQIA plus youth. Affirming environments at home and school are essential, providing LGBTQIA youth with the acceptance and security that buffer against mental health struggles. Research shows that GSAs and gender affirming policies in schools promote positive mental health and lower suicide risk. School counselors play a vital role in fostering inclusive policies, creating safe spaces, and respecting LGBTQIA students' identities. So, in conclusion, school counselors are positioned to influence positive change by understanding unique risks for LGBTQIA youth, particularly LGBTQIA youth of color, advocating for inclusive policies, and ensuring these students have access to affirming environments and supportive networks. Promoting inclusivity and creating school policies that recognize and support LGBTQIA youth will help reduce suicidal rates and support mental well being.